Our next guest is a Golden Globe-winning actress, you know, from Married with Children, Sons of Anarchy, and now the new legal drama, Rebel.
I'm Annie Flynn Ray Bello. Had too many husbands, picked up too many names. So most folks these days just call me Rebel.
How did you get in here?
Bought enough stock to land an invitation, then I sold it. Because I think we both know that when I do what I do, it'll be worth next to nothing.
How dare you? Really, the audacity.
Sir, there is a problem with your mechanical heart valve, and you know it. So I'm giving you one last chance to do the right thing quietly before I get awfully loud.
Get out, or I will call security.
Rebel premieres at 10 o'clock tomorrow night here at ABC. Please say hello to Katey Sagal. Hi, Katey. How are you?
Hi, Jimmy. I'm fine. Nice to see you.
I'm sorry I can't see you in person. I feel like it's funny. I feel like we should know each other, but we don't really know each other.
No, we don't. I think we know that sort of celebrity nod, kind of know each other, like,
Yes,
hey,
yes.
that kind of thing.
I think actually I interviewed you once, like maybe one of the first things I ever did on television, like 25 years ago or something. It was like
Really?
Married with Children's 100th episode, and they sent me to the set, and nobody really wanted to talk to me, but I think we talked briefly.
Oh, you know what? I think we did, and we had your partner in common because he had worked as a carpenter at my house. Now it's all
Well,
sort
that's
of...
right.
That's right.
This was way even before The Man Show. Adam Carolla was a carpenter at your house.
Yes, that's
Yes.
exactly right.
Did you wind up suing him, or did he finish the job?
No, he was fine. He
was fine.
He did a good job. He was such a chill vibe to be around too. Great.
We do have a mutual friend, Norman Lear, the great producer Norman Lear, and the great American Norman Lear.
Yes. Norman actually is my godfather. He introduced my parents, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Norman Lear.
That is crazy. He said that he knew them both individually and then set them up?
He did. My mother was working for him as a script supervisor. He did that show with Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis called The Lux Hour, I think it was.
Oh, yes.
He was doing that.
Yeah. Right.
My mother was the script supervisor, and my father was directing in Yiddish theater. And Norman had also been involved with the Yiddish theater. And then the lore is that he just put them both together, and voila.
And you came out.
I did. I was the mix-in.
That's pretty crazy. So your parents both working in television, theater, that sort of stuff. You grew up, I assume, on sets on these different shows?
So, yeah, I mean, once I got to middle school and found out that, nobody likes me and I was such a quiet, shy child that if I took them to the set, my dad directed like Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Twilight Zone and Baxter Killed-There. So if I'd say to kids, hey, man, you want to meet, no, I didn't say, hey, man, but I'd say, hey, do you want to meet Richard Chamberlain? And then all of a sudden I was like popular. So I decided I'd go to the set and, I had a lot of friends then.
You played the Richard Chamberlain card. Rarely does a child do that.
I did.
Hey, do you kids like Thornbirds? So you went then to Cal Arts, right? The famous art school, theater school. I guess they're all intertwined. And this I had no idea, and I felt like I knew a pretty good bit about you, but I did not know this. You were kind enough to share a picture with us. This photograph, tell us who is in. These are your college classmates, and who is that in your group?
Yes, this is, that's me, and next to me with the long hair and glasses, that's Paul Reubens, and the big, tall, handsome man right there is David Hasselhoff. And we were all in the same little theater group. Paul was my sort of solace. I never wanted to go to drama school. I didn't want to be an actor. I was a musician. I wanted to do that. My father was like, no, you're going to college. And if you want to go to that college, you have to be in the theater school. So I went there and I stayed about 6 months, but Paul and I have remained friends. He told me to say hi.
Oh, yeah.
Because that picture, he just texted me that picture. I was like, Paul, I'm doing Jimmy. They want to know if, so he sent me that picture.
He's
said
the
to
best.
make sure to say hi to you. He's the best.
Wow, and he's got a heavy John Lennon vibe going there in college, huh?
Totally, man. And he also had, his dorm room was like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Really?
I mean, he was like the only one with a decorated dorm room. And everybody else was like, posters with Scotch tape. And you'd go to his room, and it was.
And what about Hasselhoff? Was he in a bathing suit a lot? Was he swimming frequently?
No, he was this naive, kind of very shy guy from wherever he's from, the middle of the country. And no Speedos.
Do you get together? Do you have reunions or anything like that?
Well, Paul put us all together about 2 months ago on Zoom. I had not seen these people in, 45 years or something ridiculous. And
wow.
Paul literally got us all together. Paul's like a historian. He just keeps in touch with everybody, and he has like little memorabilia about everybody. He's awesome like that. So we did. We all just saw each other.
That's pretty fantastic. Married with Children was like the first hit for Fox, right? That was really built the Fox. Really, you're responsible for Sean Hannity, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, my God, please.
Is that an accurate assessment, Katey?
Oh, my God. Jeez. No, thank you. But yes, when I got to the Fox network, it wasn't really a network yet. It was,
right.
You had to have rabbit ears on your TV. This was when there were only 3 networks, and then all of a sudden there were 4, sort of, like 3 and a half.
They kind of dipped their toe in the water as like a short prime time, and there weren't very many shows. I remember Gary Shandling had a show that I loved at that time. The Simpsons came out of the Tracy Ullman show. And then when did you guys know that you had a big hit? Because that show was a big hit.
Yeah, unbeknownst to us. I think the first time we knew is when they bought me a wig. Because for the first 3 years, I would just do my own hair. And then all of a sudden, they started dishing out money. Like, wigs are not cheap. So got me a wig. And I'll never forget, Ed and I went on a promo tour, and we went into some parade. And there we are, dressed as Peg and Al. I mean, it was
oh, wow, really?
Waving, and there were so many people there. And Ed and I we thought nobody was going to really watch it because it was so irreverent and it was so not like anything else on TV, which is why I thought I got the job, because I wasn't like anything else on TV. And it really took off. Of course, Fox played it 3 times a night.
Right,
right in a row. It was like, you couldn't miss it. So
your new show, Rebel, which is an ABC program, is based loosely on Erin Brockovich, on her life and her work. Right. How loosely is it based on her? Very loosely?
Yeah. I mean, it's inspired by. I'm not playing Erin Brockovich. I'm playing a consumer advocate who fights for social justice at any cost, in sort of a loud and rude kind of way. So in those, so it's loosely based, and she has a family life that is sort of loosely based on her family life, but no, it's not. It's broad strokes, but it's definitely inspired by Erin Brockovich, who's amazing.
Rebel premieres tomorrow night, 10 o'clock on ABC. Katey Sagal, thank you, Katey. We will be right back with Luke Bryan. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you want to see all our latest videos, click the subscribe button. And if you don't, click anyway and close your eyes when they come on.